Hello, my name is Mark Simpson and I give hosts just like you the tools, the tactics and the training to get more direct bookings. And in today's episode, I wanted to just dig into a stat from the Vrbo consumer report. So this is the consumer travel trend report that Vrbo put out for 2021. And there's one thing that really stuck out for me.
Having a blast, gonna get it on the Bruce Lee podcast. Bruce Lee like Bruce Lee, cause it's so hard and the T is loose leaf. Making up those rhymes, don't write it, just do it loosely. If you want my respect, you better put direct. Here are the words in the podcast, that's what comes next.
So number 6 on the list, and you can go and find it by Googling Vrbo report, travel trend report, but everyone wants a vaccine do-over and more family time. So let's just quickly go through it now. Travel FOMO, fear of missing out, was at an all-time high in 2020. Rather than scrapping a cancelled trip completely, families want to make up for lost time. According to Vrbo, 54% want to redo their cancelled vacation plans of those who had a trip cancelled due to COVID. 44% are rescheduling, and 31% say the main reason they want to travel is to spend quality time with family. And the travel actual bookings and the inquiries that are coming in are matching this as well. So what people like Guesty and Uplisting and Wheelhouse and all those fantastic companies that are providing actual data based on bookings, is that what is happening is that they're getting more bookings, as in bigger bookings for bigger properties. And what's happening is that people are booking for a longer period of time. So this is really interesting because I know that people that have got large properties have obviously suffered massively during these big heavy lockdowns because of restrictions and how many people can be in a property at once, etc. But the plus side is that the bounce back and revenge travel is definitely coming for you. So again, what you're finding is that families, as in brothers, sisters, siblings, parents, are looking to really get together. So if you've got big properties, this is the time now to amend your marketing and really focus on the fact. Try and have it where right now, so say we're looking, this is being recorded obviously April, try and do it where July, August, September, Northern Hemisphere people, it's obviously summer holidays. Try and have it where you're boxing it off for at least a week, maybe even 2 weeks. Like really have that minimum stay and go strong on it and box it off. So a minimum night is like at least 10 nights, 14 nights, because people are going to be doing that. People want to get family together and they don't all want family in their house. They want to get together. So how can you change your marketing? How can you change your minimum stay? How can you amend it all to where you are appealable? And it's appealable for someone to stay for maybe 2 weeks at a time, maybe even 3 weeks at a time. Again, by doing this and by being strong on it now, is that what will happen is the inquiries that come in when someone does a search on your website or on an OTA, for example, then they will see that big block gap of 2-3 weeks, which will make you more appealable. Now, also as well, don't rule out this, is that Airbnb are favoring month-long stays at the moment, so whack it up to a month, put a bit of a discount on there, amend your prices accordingly, but get creative. This is the time to get creative. Don't just set in the ways of where you were pre-COVID. This is a post-COVID world now that we are living in. So the marketing on your website will change. The wording on your website will change. The social media posts that you put out will change. And this is the time, especially for people with large properties, to plan accordingly. So again, if you need more help and advice, do stick around. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. If you have got a big property, which 10 people plus, leave a little comment below and give your business a pitch. Put the web link in there. Tell me where you are in the world. You never know who's going to be watching these videos. So thank you very much for tuning in. If this is the first time, like I said, please do hit that like button. It really does help more people discover it. Leave a comment and then share it. Share it into a Facebook group, share it into a LinkedIn group, share it on your social media profiles, and just tell the world about Bruce Lee, the Book Direct movement, and everything that we're trying to do here. So my name's been Mark Simpson. Massive thank you to Vrbo who have sponsored this podcast, and I'll be back tomorrow for another episode.
Having a blast, gonna get it on the Bruce Lee podcast. Bruce Lee like Bruce Lee, cause it's so hard and the T is loose leaf. Making up those rhymes, don't write it, just do it loosely.